Sorry, lost my voice there. Good morning, everyone. I am going to grab something really fast. I forgot it on the printer, and I will be right back. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do a mic check. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Phantasmatic Ether's here. She is finally here. Good morning. Hopefully the mic's okay. I was moving stuff around, so sometimes when I move things around, that's when the mic is kind of messy. We have lots to talk about. I wish that we didn't have lots to talk about when it comes to true crime. Wish we could just sit here and talk about other things. But true crime comes first, you know? But I do have a lot to go over. Kind of in the beginning, just, the stuff I should be saying in the beginning of my lives that sometimes I forget to say, like the please like, please subscribe, those kind of things. So how is everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a great, what is it, Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. I'm still always behind on my days. I'm a day ahead this week. Let me see here. I am going to just turning some stuff on really quick that I forgot to do beforehand. Of course I did. And I am going to have it on subscriber only mode in the chat. And that's only for that way that bots will come in, in the chat while we're talking. And I'm going through different tabs on the computer. So that's why I do that. But it's you can be a subscriber for any duration. And then if you decide, hey, I don't want to really like this channel, then you can always hit that unsubscribe button. Also, I heard today on another creator's channel that if we share something for, like, say I post something and I ask you guys to share it, if we share it, make sure that it's not unsubscribing you from my my subscriber list, because I guess people are out there losing their subscribers when they share it, and I don't want any of my Titans being lost in the shuffle of the YouTube algorithm. I don't know what's going on with that. I guess there was another creator did a video on it, and they're going to bring it to YouTube's attention. So we are going to do an open panel this morning. So if anybody wants to come up, here in a few minutes, you guys can come up and we can just talk about the cases that I'm going to be covering today. We have a few different cases that I want to kind of go over. And we're all new to these. So I don't know if you guys are, if you guys are in the comments or not. Somebody last night when we were doing our live, they asked me if I had heard about the missing twin boys out of Columbus, Ohio. So whoever that was, put it in the chat if it was you. And if it's a replay, if you're watching this on replay, just let me know in the replay, because I'm completely, I'm in it now. These the twin missing boys, we'll talk about them in just a moment. It is a very heartbreaking story. But hopefully it'll have a very happy ending. It was USRB. Oh my gosh, I'm in a rabbit hole now. I couldn't remember if it was you or Sugar and Spice, Sugar and Spice and everything nice. So I forgot to ask when we were chatting it a minute ago in the chat before anyone came on. Yes. So I'm closer than I thought. I'm not closer to like the Dayton airport, but I'm closer to Riverside because I'm near the military base. So if anyone wants to come and say hi, come say hi. But all Titan therapy, all good. But yeah, so the story, I was almost crying last night, and my boyfriend, he was almost in tears because I was in tears. These cases are getting harder and harder. But before we get started, I just want to tell you guys Merry Christmas. in case I don't see you. Sometimes, I forget to say things like that. I just assume maybe you guys know that I wish you a Merry Christmas or Happy Holiday, Hanukkah, whichever you know. Or if you don't celebrate anything, Merry, good health to you. Take the day, to spend with yourself if you don't celebrate, Christmas and things like that. But I did want to ask you guys in the upcoming new year, what would you like to see on the channel? I think I'm about the same amount. I think I'm about an hour from the airport to SRB. I wonder if we're like neighbors or if we're like in opposite direction. That would be crazy. But Ohio is smaller than you think. I mean, it's actually bigger than people think, but when you're living here, it feels like it's smaller. So yeah, in the new year, I just want you guys can drop it in the comments. You can email me at titaniumbuiltboo@gmail.com. Anything in the new year that you would like to see on the channel, or if you love what we're doing now, that's good too. But if there's something that you guys have wanted to see and I haven't covered, or if there's like certain, other topics, things you want me to cover, I'm more than happy to, think of some things. Oh, you're north. Oh, so you're north and I'm south. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, I understand. So you would be maybe like closer towards Cleveland. I would say more closer towards Cincinnati. We would meet in Columbus in the middle. Yes, Merry Christmas from Ohio. Is everybody done with their shopping? Has anyone started? Has anyone not started other than me? I haven't started. I haven't. I'm so bad this year. Oh, you're 3 hours and 19 minutes. I'm thinking the opposite. Okay, so we're also close. You're also like there's a few people from Ohio in here. Actually, I don't know if it was one of you ladies or not, but it has not either. Are you in Ohio too? Because I can't remember. If we're all in Ohio in this chat right now, people that are talking in the chat, I will be like, that would be so funny. That would make my whole day. And if you're not from Ohio, you can come and hang out with us. We're pretty cool over here. Don't forget to, like, subscribe, try to share this video if you can. Oh yeah, you did say that you were from Minnesota. All right. Yeah. All right, yeah. I'm so bad with the sometimes the abbreviations. Sometimes I'm real good at it, sometimes I'm like real not real good at it. Hello, Lib Hello, my friend. Oh, my mom and son just about done, not my husband yet. See, okay, so I have nothing for my boyfriend yet because I don't, the kid's hard to shop for. Like, yeah, I mean, and okay, so he has everything, but he has nothing at the same time. Like, when you walk into our apartment, you can totally, if you didn't know that he lived here, you would think that it was strictly probably a female that lives here. He has like a little desk and that's it. But he's into techie things, so I bought him everything I could think of that's like technology wise, and he hasn't dropped any hints. So I'm just like, what am I gonna do? And then if I try to do like the cute gifts, the thoughtful, like, I did coupons last year, I think for his birthday, it was something cute, and he looked at me like, really, Tanya? Some coupons for a hug? Like, I thought they were cute. So, yeah. Yeah, he didn't love him. So I told him, I was like, I'm never going to do anything like that again. Just let me know what you want, And so that's what we try to do for each other. But then I wasn't feeling good the other night. And he's the sweetest. So I didn't realize this was what he was doing. He had me opening Christmas gifts. He's like, open another one. You don't feel good. Open another one. Open another one. So I now have opened up all my Christmas gifts. So he knows me. He's going to buy, so he's going to buy me something else. Phantasmatic ether, that took me forever to learn. I think that you've been in the chat. I think you've been in my chat since September, August, September, and I'm just now getting it. So, you're gonna get massive storm. Oh, that's not good. I don't know what the weather's gonna be. Let me check the weather here, guys, because I don't do good. in cold weather. I have too much metal in my body that where it just it's bad. It's when metal gets cold, it's just like that, but it's inside your body. You like I feel like I'm always cold. I get really achy. And then for my boyfriend, like a lot of times in the morning, he'll take the dogs out. And then like throughout the day when the sun comes up, I take him out more then because it's just easier on my body. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. I'm only 37, but I feel like I'm in an 80-year-old body. Ooh, it's gonna get cold here, kind of, but not really. I mean, Saturday is gonna be like 11 degrees, but I can handle that because I can be inside. I can handle that. So no snow or anything. Just we do have some rain. It looks like Thursday. So let me see here. And if you guys all could just like the video, I didn't even really. I'm going to say all this stuff before I started anything, and then I didn't even do it. Um, I did want to ask you guys. I asked a while back, and if you're watching this in replay, just comment below. Have you guys ever heard of the Clubhouse app, or have you ever heard of Discord? Because I'm thinking maybe about getting one or the other. I was signing up for Discord, so I was going to kind of tell you the difference in they're kind of different apps. So the Clubhouse app is more of a listening app. It's kind of like a podcast app, but you go into a certain chat room. So like I can make up a chat room for a certain case and you guys can all come into that chat room and we can actually have an open discussion where everybody can kind of talk to each other and you just talk to each other about the case. Or you can listen in, you don't have to talk. So we could do something like that, which is like, or their sunshine is in Discord where it's more like a chatting thing. Is that right? It's more chatting, like it's not talking, it's more of like a chat room. And I heard Discord is a little different, so I have to learn it, but I can learn it. I think that Vincent has a Discord for something that I don't know what he does. I don't pay much of attention to him sometimes, but he has one, so I think I can figure it out. So we'll do Discord too, and then if you guys decide Clubhouse app, because I could be doing the Clubhouse app. I mean, I can just do YouTube right here, but I can do the Clubhouse app and do YouTube. I don't know if I can see them together or not. And then I thought about because I want to do like you can't figure out Discord either, but you can learn. Okay, we'll learn together then, and maybe I can make a video on it, like on how to like just like a little 5-minute video on how to kind of use it. I thought it would be kind of neat. That way, we can have more discussion outside of YouTube. And I would do like I want to do like maybe like a Facebook group, but with me having my business, me having my boutique Coffee I already have that all tied in to like my Facebook, and so I don't want to get anything like weird. Like I just want to get overloaded. So, oh, Sarah Sunshine can help. Oh, good. See, look at that. There's so much on Discord. Yes, yeah, fun. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I've heard that it's like a really good app. Like I told Vincent about it, and he's usually weird about apps because he doesn't do any social media at all. And so he was like, yeah, that's cool. Like you should do that. And I was like, huh, okay then. Yes, Cricket. Yeah, we should start with them first, maybe. I was gonna start with them last. Actually, we'll go to them last. Yeah, it's still Cricket. So I will look up the Discord today and I'll figure all of that out. So the first piece that we are going to talk about today is going to be SRB. That was SRB. I'm like, who was that again? SRB asked if you guys didn't watch the live last night. SRB asked me if I had heard about missing twin boys, Kason and Kyer, and their last name is Thomas. They were kidnapped in a car on December 19th. They were so the story goes, the mother is a DoorDash driver and she's just trying to make some money for her baby, and her husband, she's married and they have like beautiful family. And let me put a picture up actually. The girls. This is the mother. This is the girl before the baby. I was gonna give you like a little, kind of give you a little bit of what's going on there. So basically, um, Mason's and Kyra's mom, she was working for DoorDash. She was going to pick up Donato's for somebody else, their dinner, which I was like so mad about this last night. I'm kind of glad that I didn't come back on and do anything like a live last night over this because I was so heated and so heartbroken that I couldn't even hardly talk and I was so mad. So their mother, these two babies right here, they're twin boys, 5 months old. They're in their car seats, in the back seat. It's cold. It's December. Christmas is coming. She's trying to pick up Donato's. She's a DoorDash driver. I'm not a mother myself, but I could totally see me doing this. You look back at your babies, they're in the car. They're all snuggled. They're sleeping probably nice and warm. You're doing DoorDash. You're just running in to grab this pizza. You just run in to grab the pizza. She goes to come out to get in her car. Her vehicle is gone. And her babies are gone. 5-month-old twins. Jason and Pierre are both gone. So it was said that in the Donato's restaurant, prior to this happening, prior to this car, being stolen, Malia Jackson, this 24-year-old girl here that is wanted in connection with the car theft and the kidnapping of the babies, she was in the Donato's pizzeria just hanging out. I guess she's homeless. So she saw an opportunity, I guess, and she took it. So she saw, I don't know why the mom must have not locked, she must have maybe thought she locked the door, or maybe she just didn't think, in that situation. I'm not here to judge at all, especially the mother. I mean, she was just trying to make some money for her babies for Christmas, and this happened. And there's a picture somewhere, and I cannot find it now, but it was so beautiful. It's their whole family, and it was this Christmas, and they're all dressed up in the same clothes, and it's like the most heartwarming Christmas picture I've ever seen. But if you look closely at these little babies right here, they are wearing little deer outfits. They are baby deer in this picture. Like, little babies, little baby deer. And I have a thing, and Vincent knows this. My nieces and nephews are like the melting pot kids of the world. Like they're dipped in a little bit of like everything. So when I see like a baby with like that just has that little bit of like afro to him, or those little cheeks that are like real super red, or if they're like super, like light complected, or if they've got that little dark color to them. I don't know. Those babies, they get me. My eyes just, they're adorable. And so, oh, I don't know where that came from. Oh, sorry. That's really weird. I don't even know where that came from. Huh. I don't even know the one. Um, sorry guys, hold on. Oh, here it is. Sorry. I was like, what is that? It was like something in the background, so it was gonna play. Sorry guys. But yeah, so I mean, yes, my nephew is mixed. He was the cutest. Yes, so my nieces and nephews they're all mixed. My they're everything. My sister-in-law is half black, half um can't think of it. Native American. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Native American. She's beautiful. I wonder if I can probably could do it there. Let me see if I can find it. They just went on a cruise and I don't get on Facebook, but I happened to I hit the button, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, they went on these horseback rides." Let me um, make sure I'm not, like, doing anything that, like, look at these guys. Okay, this is my brother and this is my sister-in-law, so we're gonna just, make it a little happier here. But look at this picture. Aren't they the cutest? Like, I wish I could blow it up. Yeah. So they went on a cruise. That's my brother, and then that's his wife. But they have 5 babies, so she's half black, half Indian, and then my brother is Irish, Dutch, German, Italian, and I think that's it. I think that's it. But so their kids are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Um, so yeah, that's my little family there. There's 2 of them. But yeah, they went on a cruise. But so yeah, so anyway, back to what we're talking about. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there with my brother. I didn't see him in a couple of days, and we excited about that too. Not very often we get to see each other. So yeah, so SRB girl, you put me down a rabbit hole with this case because these little babies, I don't even know how to explain it. I get at a loss for words. I was at a loss for words last night. I don't know if you guys noticed that on the live. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. My boyfriend, he normally watches the lives, and he actually didn't watch it last night. He was like had to do work, and like I walked out, and I walked out in the living room, and he was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "What this? These babies? He's." I'm like, "What is going on?" And like, this is the one. It's not very often where there's a time when you know child come, children come up missing or something like along those lines, and it's not automatically the parent. You know what I mean? Like the parents did nothing wrong in this case. In my eyes, they did nothing wrong. Isabel, you changed your picture. Is your doggy? It is. Your doggy is so cute. It looks like my old dog Ella, little black lab look. So let's see. I wanted to show you a couple things about the case. Also, beforehand, I just wanted to like come up with that person we were just hearing. Listen, I was something on my phone. Oh, okay. So I mean, I did realize this. So this morning I went ahead and I printed out some flyers, and I'm going to wait until this afternoon and I'm going to print out more. That way I know, like, we hear everything, Um, like, if we hear any case updates, I'll know before I print out, a million flyers and start posting them everywhere because that's what I plan on doing today. So these twin boys are literally located right around me. I've heard other creators say, on their lives or on their videos say like, if a case was near me, I would do something for sure. I would do something. I would do something. But then, you hear about these cases being in the same state or being close to these people, and like I don't see anything. So that's not going to be this channel here. Over here on Titanium Built and Tanya's channel, we're all going to work together, and we're going to help bring this baby boy home. So I'm going to print out, like I said, flyers because I live right near the Air Force Base. So the lady that I was showing you a picture of, let me find it so I can have it up here. I think I accidentally, like, that way you can get a good look. This one is Reasonable. You guys. So basically, this lady that, you know, took these two little baby boys, she has ties to Riverside, Ohio. Whenever we first heard Riverside last night, I wasn't sure if they were talking about, they were talking about Columbus. So this happened in Columbus, Ohio, right off of North High Street. I used to live in Columbus. So as soon as they said First Avenue, North High Street, I was like, whoa. I knew exactly what they were talking about, the exact gas station, like where their gas station's at. I'm not sure about the Donatos, but I know there used to be a like 7-Eleven there. So immediately I was intrigued. Well, then I heard about Riverside, Ohio. They said something about Riverside, and I said, Riverside, let me think about that. Because there's Riverside Hospital in Columbus, Ohio, and there's an actual Riverside, Ohio, which I didn't realize that there's 26,000 people that live in Riverside, Ohio, and I would have never guessed that in a million years. But I'm assuming it's because of all the there's a lot of businesses like industrial businesses. Um, Reynolds is over there, I believe. Things like that. I think that's where they get the population from. Also, the Air Force Base is over there. So, oh, are you audio? Let me know if that's better. Oh, wait. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, let me know if that's better. I'm going to get a new microphone for Christmas. This one is not the one for me. It's brand new. It's insane. So let me know if you're having bad audio or good audio. Okay, so you guys can hear me okay now? Okay, so Sugar and Spice, that's the crazy part about it. I'm in true crime too, okay? And we got the Amber Alerts also. My boyfriend said something like I remember no, I said something to him maybe yesterday morning. Good morning, crime sleuthing. And I think it was yesterday morning. And but it just said it didn't say anything about like children or babies or anything. It just said Amber Alert, Columbus, Ohio. Maybe the license plate number. I'm not even sure how to bring it back up, like the old Amber Alerts back up on my phone. So I didn't even hear it when it came through. It didn't even wake me up. I must be a heavy sleeper. Okay, thanks, Crime Sleuthing. Yeah, I don't even really do anything. I just like barely touch the cord and it's fine. It's so weird. I hate this stupid thing. Um, but so then we got another Amber Alert. I guess we got another one, but I don't remember receiving the second Amber Alert. But they did put out two Amber Alerts, I guess. The first one, I guess it wasn't descriptive enough, or they put out the second one when one of the babies was found in the Dayton airport. So let's see. That's what I was. Also, I was talking about Riverside. Um, so Riverside is pretty close to like everything. Like I was trying to find right here. Okay. So Riverside is home to numerous technology, industrial research and development, logistics, and service-based businesses. That was like a tongue twister. The city of Riverside, Ohio is conveniently located near Interstate 70 and 75, US 35, State Route 4, and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. So your girl is hitting them all up today. I literally live like I believe 35 is near me because that's what we take to go to like, I think where I grew up. And then I know that state route, I believe it's 70, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it goes to Columbus, or that might be 75, but I'll figure that out. And then the Pat at the Air Force Base is just like not too far from me either. So I'm going to take a lot of flyers, different places today. We have two vehicles, but our BMW, like we haven't got it fixed. We thought it was the battery and it's not. So it's been parked out there forever, it seems like, and we haven't fixed it yet. So my boyfriend has the car, so I couldn't go today. But I think I might, after the live, walk to a few places and take some flyers. I'm going to take one downstairs, like in my apartment building, and put one up, and then just like around places. Because literally, this is breaking my heart. Like these little boys are a set, and I kept saying that to my boyfriend last night. Like twins are a pair. They're a pair for a reason. They're everything to each other. I mean, like, so the only thing that I can think of is maybe, maybe she like went to steal the car and she didn't realize there was children in the car, and she was in Columbus. So she made her way back down towards her area. So she went to where she's familiar, because most criminals, that's where they go, where they're familiar and where they're, comfortable. So she's literally in my area. When I showed, like, before I even told my boyfriend the story, we got DoorDash last night, just randomly, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, it was, he had got it, he'd ordered it while I was in here doing the live. When I was off the live, I walked out there and he's like, I just ordered food, because, like, he didn't want to cook. And when I showed him this girl's picture, and I'm not trying to be funny at all, and because I don't think he was even being funny about it, like, he's not very funny, guys. Like, not kidding you, he's not very funny. But just love you, Vince, if you're watching. But he said that lady looked like our DoorDash guy, and I was like, what? And I literally about ran down the stairs just because, like, everything clicked. But this isn't the person that does DoorDash. It was their mom. I really wish I could find you guys that picture. And I am going to show you guys a couple videos. There's a vigil planned today for the twins who remains missing. Let's see. This has the 911 call and stuff, so I wanted to play it up for you. Can you guys hear me if I'm off the screen? Oh, I agree with you, SRB. I don't know. She says, I don't know about anyone else here, but I absolutely hate the way they do Amber Alerts descriptions. So vague. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay, because sometimes I feel like you guys can hear me if I'm off of there. Cool. So you guys can see it a little better. I was wondering if it was because one boy was down, the other one wasn't. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking maybe when they found the one little boy, they updated the Amber Alert. But I heard that the Amber Alert didn't go out. Like, if it would have went out sooner, there was like two different places this lady stopped, like a gas station and maybe just one gas station for sure. But she stopped there and they said that she was acting odd. And they were like, it was like she wanted to talk and hang out. Like, they're like, we could have kept her here if we would have known that there was this Amber Alert out for her. So I think it's just crazy. And then this is her here. So it says there's no words for this. Father says of agonizing search for missing Columbus twin son. So this was reported on the 19th, and I think it was reported around 9:30 at night. And then they found they found the first twin at the airport last night. And your girl, like, I wanted to go to the airport, guys. After the live, I walked out of my studio and I said, how far are we from the airport? I was like, because I think I might need to go. She was there for like 30 minutes. Yeah, that's what I heard. SRB, she was there for a while. It was like, what is up with that? Um, it says the father of the infant twins inside their mother's car. Okay, so this is how it like went down. The father of the infant twins inside their mother's car when it was stolen from the Donato's parking lot in Columbus, short north, on Monday, is calling for the safe return of the second child after the first was found left outside early Tuesday at a Dayton International Airport parking lot. And I want to tell you a little thing about Short North. Short North, I mean, for being Columbus, it's probably one of the safer neighborhoods in Columbus. Like, normally in the Short North, I don't know. I've never really heard of that kind of crime happening down there. Good morning. Listen, Jurassic Top Nut. I love that name. Good morning. And then it says, I don't know how to pronounce, I think that's the guy, Lachez. Thomas, 23, told the dispatch that he and the other members of 5-month-old Jason and Kyer Thomas family were searching throughout the day and into Tuesday night in shopping centers and neighborhoods in the Dayton area for signs of Kason, who's still missing after his twin brother, Kyer, was recovered in the airport parking lot. Oh, I just remembered something. I have a flyer right here beside me. I'm going to write down Dayton because the way that it's set up, the parking lots there, you could definitely, if you wanted to drop a baby off, you could drop a baby off there. So Kason is still missing, and I don't know why when she dropped off Kyer that she didn't drop off Kason with his brother. Do you know what I mean? Why she didn't take both car seats out? The only thing that I can think of is she got spooked, maybe. Like after taking the one baby out, maybe she was like, okay, I've been here for a while. What if I get caught? And then she took off with the other baby. I'm hoping for feedback. And it says here, it's indescribable. There's no words for this, Thomas said, in an anguishing search for his missing son. There's a vigil planned for today, and I didn't know that. So I will have to find out where that's at. For twins who remain missing after the brother's found. The infant twins were left inside their mother's car while she went inside Donato's Pizza at 920 North High Street in Columbus Short North neighborhood around 9:45 p.m. Monday to pick up DoorDash delivery. When she turned around, police said the car was gone. In her 911 call, the twins' mother pleads for the police to locate the persons who stole her car and with the children inside. As the call progressed, the audio becomes inaudible at times as the mother breaks down crying. Someone just stole my car, she told the 911 reporter, our operator. My babies are in there. Honda Thomas, 44, the maternal grandmother of the twins, said the abduction has left members of the family in a state of shock. She said both of the twins were loved and lit up the room with their adorable smile. I'm so tired. I want to go to sleep, but I don't want to miss a phone call, Honda Thomas said. And I feel like if I fall asleep, that's not right. So I just feel like I just want to sit and wait no matter what. A statewide Amber Alert was issued at 1:35 a.m. Tuesday, about 4 hours after the twins were abducted. 4 hours. What is wrong with the Amber? There's so many wrong things wrong with the Amber Alert. I'm just going to write that down. I've heard other creators talk about the same concerns for the Amber Alert system, and I have these same concerns. And I feel like as there's better groups in numbers, you know what I mean? We can get more things done if we all kind of come together, maybe, because that's wrong. 4 hours? 4 hours? No, We could probably get DNA analysis back in 4 hours if we needed to. You can send out an Amber Alert in 2 seconds. I mean, it's not like they didn't have the information. It was the lady's car, so she knows her license plate number right off the rip. She has 2 babies in the car. She ain't waiting around to call the police. She's calling them right away. They said that they showed up 10 minutes later. A little crazy, you know? Yeah. So they admitted there was a miscommunication between two agencies on the damn alert. Well, at least, you know what? At least they admitted it. So many evil, mentally unstable people in the world, and you are so right. I thought I thought we would be okay. I thought we were gonna take a break, you know, for like from like missing children or harming children. I thought maybe we would get until at least the new year, until 2023, since we had to deal with Clinton Simon, you know, and not him personally, but like Lonnie Simon and the poor Clinton Simon case. I thought, you know, we were gonna be chilling, hanging out on our lives, maybe talking about Christmas. But here we are. Here we are. And it even gets better when we go to the next case. You know, poor Madalina, her mom and stepdad said, huh, you got her, I don't know, you got her, I don't know. I mean, it's I just can't handle it. I told him I've said it, it's so much different when you do true crime on YouTube or like, you know, videos content compared to if you just, you know, watch it. Like you guys know, because you guys get in these cases like I do. You guys are YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like y'all might not have a channel, but you're YouTubers, like in the same sense. Like we're sleuthier over here, and we dig deep over here. We want to know details over here. And when you're working these or you're reading about these cases, and then you start seeing the pictures, it really takes a toll on your little body. My little body, anyway, is breaking my heart. I just want to hug her mother so bad. And then it says right here, when asked to explain the delay, oh, look, I guess I should read a little longer. I always go on a rant, and then it's like, in the next sentence, it explains it. Columbus Police Deputy Chief Smith Ware said at a press conference that authorities were dealing with a unique circumstance where a license plate number wasn't attached to the request before Ohio State Highway Patrol issued the alert. Oh, yeah, I think that there was something wrong. It was a temporary tag, maybe, or something on the car. I'm not sure. Kyer Thomas was found safe early Tuesday morning at a Dayton International Airport parking lot following a statewide Amber Alert. A passerby found the child in a car seat between cars in the airport's economy parking lot. Despite the cold, the child was checked to determine to be medically okay and returned to the family. On Tuesday, the father, Lachez, I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. Thomas asked the woman suspected of fleeing with his children to deliver Casey to a safe location. He should just drop my child off at a fire station, police station, and some safe hospital somewhere safe. Thomas said. Oh. Fonda Thomas and Kyer Thomas meets his twin brother. Or Fonda Thomas said Kyer Thomas meets his twin brother. Jason is loved. He has a family, Fonda Thomas said. He is not yours. He does not belong to you. Give him back to us. That is heartbreaking. Exactly. I don't know why she left like one. Because at first I thought maybe she kidnapped the babies and she was gonna like try to sell them. But I don't think she's that smart. No offense to her, but I don't think she's that smart. And they were checking homeless camps for her. Here's a picture of her coming up too. Police identified suspect in missing person search. An auto store employee told police that a homeless woman, later identified as 24-year-old Nalia T. Jackson, had been hanging around inside the restaurant and left when the mother came inside. Columbus Police Chief Elaine Bryant said Jackson had early on been identified by police as a person of interest in the case, but at a Tuesday afternoon press conference, police made it clear she was considered the suspect in the abduction of the children. Oh, she's got her hand right there. Oh, I bet you a do-rag or something. You know, there's like those hats that you wear, or maybe a mask. She doesn't even really like look homeless. You know what I mean? Like if you looked at her, I would not be like, oh, she's a homeless lady that lives in a homeless camp. Or she looks like she's gonna go steal somebody's car with their children in it. You never know. Multiple law enforcement agencies have joined in the search for the missing children. Officers from Ohio State Patrol, Ohio State University, Grandview, and Upper Arlington Police Department. Oh, I used to live in Upper Arlington. Visited more than a dozen addresses formerly associated with Jackson, Bryant said. 3 homeless camps were also checked. I wonder where those camps are. I don't want to know. Columbus and Dayton police spent Tuesday morning canvassing the area in and around Dayton International Airport after Kyer Thomas was found there. In a 911 call from the travelers who discovered Kyer Thomas, a baby can be heard crying in the background, and the caller says he will take the baby somewhere warm while he waits for police. Greer said the police were perplexed as to why one child was left there. Linda Hughes, spokesperson for the Dayton International Airport, said it did not appear that Jackson had entered the airport. Also, beautiful thing about her going to a damn airport, cameras. High-tech cameras everywhere. Everywhere. I fly out of the Dayton airport once, twice a year. So, and my boyfriend, he works for camera systems. Like, he works for a camera security company. So I literally look at cameras. Anywhere I go, I look up. I'm like, where's the cameras at? I don't know. It's just a thing. So they have a lot of cameras. Wonder if she actually wanted a baby but didn't bargain on trying to run with 2 babies. That's SRB. That could. I hope not. Oh, okay, yeah. Listen, Jurassic. Yeah, we're gonna go over the Idaho case here in a minute, also too. So if you do have to get off, make sure I go over it before you have to get off. And then I'll let you guys listen to this 911 call too. And then it says, that Fonda Thomas said with that, while one child has been safely recovered, she still fears for her other grandchildren. Yes, we know she dropped one of the kids off safely, she said. Are we to assume she won't harm the one that she has? What's her motive? And then there's a picture of the car. She driving again. It was a Honda, I think. Yeah, she was in Huber Heights. Like, that's way too close to me, guys. Like, I was just reading through this. I think this is just about they're having, they're just saying that there's a, advocacy organization offering free services for the family. That's something that I would love to be able to do one day, is be like a liaison for families. Yeah, like, I just don't know why. I mean, they're a pair. That's what gets me. I can't get past that in my thought process. Like, they're a pair. They've been on this earth. I bet you they've never been away from each other this long in 5 months. Let's make it 6 months. Well, let's make it, they were even in the womb together. They've literally, they only have known each other and their mother and their father. So she has the same car. As far as I know, she's still in the same vehicle. She hasn't switched cars, which is, I don't know, not very smart. But I think she's driving like a Honda though, or something. And those are one. I mean, you have at 3 or 4 in every 10 is a Honda in Ohio. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, like, I hope that she's, whatever she is doing. I hope that she's at least being good to that baby and taking care of that baby. I hope that she has the wherewithal on how to take care of the baby. And then I'll play the call here. And I haven't heard this call, so trigger warning, because it is the mother's call.
Looking for the fast track to career success that's built just for you? Apprenti's unique apprenticeship program puts you on an accelerated path towards your dream job in tech. Companies are now seeking apprentices, everything in between. A thrive your future. Learn more at Apprentice.
911, what's the address of your emergency? I was parked at the Donato's Pizza. Someone just stole my car. My baby's in there.
Okay. Donato's on First, I'm thinking.
On First Avenue and High Street at Donato's Pizza.
Okay,
I have a Honda Accord. I have a Honda Accord. My bumper is off.
Okay, what color is your Honda?
It's a black Honda Accord.
Okay, you said it's black?
Yes.
Okay, you left the car running with the child in it?
My keys, I was just right here and all I was doing was just grabbing this pizza. I was right here. I didn't even go inside the building and I see him get in my car.
White guy, black guy, Hispanic, Asian?
Like he had on a mask, I didn't see him.
So a person with a mask got into it, right?
Yes.
Okay, which way did they go?
My babies is in there. I have twin boys.
Oh, you got two kids in there.
Yeah, they're twin boys.
Okay. How old are they?
They're 5 months. They're babies.
Gotcha.
Someone stole my car. My babies.
Did you see which way they went?
I didn't see it. It's a black car. I didn't see nothing. It's a black car with the bumper off. Oh my God.
The front bumper is off or the back one?
The front bumper is off.
Okay, the front bumper is off. And you don't know your tag number, right?
It starts with M.
Okay, is it registered? They're already on the way, so don't worry about that. They're already on the way. Did you just get the car?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not. Ma'am, they're on the way. I promise you. It's already been dispatched. They're coming.
My baby's in there. Where's the police at? Can they find
Ma'am, they're coming. They have to drive there. I promise you, they're coming.
Yes, like what the fuck?
Looking for the fast track to career success that's built just for you? Apprentice Unique.
No, all of it. So I could not, that poor mother. Did you hear her in the beginning, like she was trying to even explain herself, which she shouldn't even have to do. Like, I was just trying to get pizza. Like, I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. I can't imagine because I don't have kids, but I can imagine being in her spot and, like, being in that area and seeing what she's seeing. Like, I know that area. And that's scary to me. Because, it's it's like, whoa, right in my back door. It's just crazy. If you guys can think of any places that would be a good spot to put up flyers, let me know. I'm going to hit up we have like Kroger out here. It's like a grocery store. I'm going to hit up those because I know they have like little boards as soon as you walk in. And I'm always looking at them and I'm going to post it there. I'm going to go to the mall. I'm going to go to the mall here, like right where I live, because I live like I said, like right off of the 2 highways. He is terrified. Yes. You can tell because like towards the end of the call, it's like she just is breaking. The shock is wearing off, Another kind of opportunity. You're so right. It's insane. I hate that for her. This is a video here, and it's just the family of the abducted, they're pleading for the son's return. And I'm going to play that for you guys. And then we'll talk about
Tennis are one of my favorites. Just walking. Exercise is great, and for walking, all you need are feet and shoes.
I'm also thinking I could go to like the gas stations that are like right off of the highway, maybe, or maybe like 1 or 2 inward. I'll do that too. Okay.
Hi, my name is Michelle Luster. I'm with the Doc Ellis Foundation. The family has given the organization the okay to speak on their behalf. My role at the Doc Ellis Foundation is human traffic advocate, missing person advocate, and domestic violence advocate. We work with my minority members, families of the missing children, and their family members. We are helping the family with flyers, and our investigator is on the case. There is an award to anyone with information on this case. Our website is www.dockellisfoundation.com. That's DOCKELLISFoundation.com. Our phone number is 1-800-870-0830. I will now introduce Megan, who will be speaking on behalf of the family.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for giving the parents of missing and abducted 5-month-old twins, Kyer and Kason, the opportunity to get the very heartbreaking and traumatizing story out to the public and all that are listening. Due to the trauma and the unknown, we would just like to thank everybody for all of the tips, all of the comments, all of the love, and all of the support for the family. The twins' parents are unable to speak at the moment while they process the unknown. They are currently with Kyer in Dayton. They are trying very hard to find Kason. So that is why they have put me in place to speak with them, because that's our number one goal overall, is to find Kason and make sure he's safe. So they want to be right there. That was the last known location that they were spotted. So that's our biggest hard-hitting project right now, is just covering as much places in Dayton that we possibly can. So like I said, my name is Megan. I am the victim advocate for this family. The parents would like to state that Kyer was returned to them healthy and unharmed and is thriving. He is doing great. He is in high spirits and is very happy to have mom and dad back. We would also like to extend gratitude to the individual who found Kyer. We can't thank you enough for returning that baby and making sure that baby was your top priority at that moment in time. So thank you so much. However, until Kason is returned home to his parents safe and unharmed, this nightmare has not ended. At this time,
I really wish she'd stop moving. I just wanted to say that. She just keeps moving around like she's not sitting still.
our message to the young lady who still has Kason in her possession: if your fear is returning him, please know, no questions asked. You can drop that baby off, hospital, fire station, anywhere. We just want Kason back. No questions asked. Please just return Kason, so that way this family can be complete again. At this time, we are all asking that you return our precious baby boy and Kyer's twin home to his lovely family unharmed. No parent should ever have to live this nightmare not knowing the whereabouts or condition of their child. We are begging the community to stand in the gap. If you see something, you say something, and help bring him home. Again, if you have any information and would like to participate in any searches or offer additional resources, please contact our foundation, the Doc Ellis Foundation. I will give you an email address. Feel free to ask us any questions or anything like that. info@dockellisfoundation.com. That's info at dockellisfoundation.com. Or you can call us at 1-800-370-0830. We will be sending out flyers to everybody that we possibly can. Our message is just a quick share. It takes 2 seconds. Even if you don't know the family, maybe the person that you're sharing it to that actually sees the post, maybe they know someone. We never know. The world is small sometimes. So just please, if you see our flyer, share it a million times. Let's get the word out. We do have a designated tip line that we would like everybody to know. That number is 1-888-222-6050. If you hear anything, No tip is too small. Give us a call, and we would love to get information that way. So right now we are working with the foundation to kind of collaborate with the local police departments right now, because it is technically their investigation. So we're just trying to collaborate with them rather than doing our own thing and us clashing together. We just kind of want to be an all conjoined system here. So mom and dad are out canvassing right now. I know they have a couple family members that are also out there. But like I said, we're trying to kind of work together with the local police departments. The police department, correct.
How much is the award?
It's an undisclosed amount.
It's an undisclosed amount.
And it's in the congregation, any information or information that leads, yes.
Yeah, because right now we just want to find the baby.
Yes.
That's our main goal. If she can take the baby to a fire station or a church or whatever, we just want to bring baby home to mom and dad.
Or another option, if she's scared of fire departments or hospitals, that tip line that I gave out earlier, it rings directly to our cell phones, our personal cell phones. Someone, it might be me answering, it might be Michelle,
Right.
It might be someone in our foundation. If she has this baby and she is scared of returning it at a fire station, at a hospital, or a police station, call the tip line. One of us will answer. We will meet you somewhere and we will get that baby. It will just be me and you. We just want the baby.
Absolutely.
Megan, we're approaching 24 hours now. It's another cold night. We don't know where the baby and the servant are. Approaching that timeline, just what would you all want the community to know as this still goes on almost the entire day?
Right. Well, and that's why we're standing out here in 30-degree weather and trying to reach as many people as possible. And that's why we are, just trying to get that tip number out. We're trying to get all of these flyers out. Like I said, we've been posting on Facebook all day. I have not slept since yesterday. I've been up all night trying to work with mom and dad and everything. So it's going to be another sleepless night. But again, we're not going to stop until Kason is home with us. And we'll do whatever it takes. So the community, all we can ask for is just get the word out. If you see something, say something, give us a call on that tip line. I don't care if it's 3:00 in the morning. I'm going to be up anyways. Give me a call. I'll be more than happy. At least you gave it a shot. I would rather you say something and it lead to nothing than you not say something and it could have saved this baby's life, because it is cold out here. And quite frankly, the other baby was caught out in the cold. So if this baby is going to be caught out in the cold, I would like to catch it early so this baby does not have to suffer any more than he already has.
Did the other child have to undergo any medical treatment at local hospital because of that, because of being under cold for so long?
He was evaluated, but he was cleared. He is back home with mom and dad, and he is happy, healthy, no problems that we are known of right now. He's eating just fine. Like I said, perfectly healthy and happy with mom and dad. But he did get evaluated, yes.
Is there anything you all want to add that we haven't touched on?
Mom and dad are very grateful for all of you guys coming out here, and just anyone that shares that post. Just know that mom and dad are just wanting their baby back. I have kids myself. I have a 1-year-old and a 3-month-old and a 7-year-old, and I don't know what I would do in this situation. I would hope that my kids would get this much exposure. So I know they are so very grateful, and I just can't imagine the pain that they're going through. And if we can please just be sensitive to their situation. We are all humans. I know there's been a lot of mom shaming going on, but we're all humans. She's a person too. She does have feelings. So if we can give them their privacy and just respect, that would be awesome as well, because they are.
I would never, like, that's so sad. And I knew people would probably be doing that, like mom, shaming the mom and saying that, she did something wrong by leaving her babies in the car. But I could see any mother doing that. I could see a mother, seeing that her babies are nice and warm in the car. She probably pulled right up to the restaurant. She probably was like, I'm just gonna run and grab this pizza. It's already paid for because, she works for DoorDash. And so I don't even think that, like, I think that it's already, all that stuff's already paid for and you just go and pick it up. Normally there's even like a separate window for DoorDash people, so it's even faster. So she probably just assumed she had time to run in, come right back out. It's heartbreaking.
They are going through a lot. They've been through a lot like the last couple of days. So just something to add there.
We're actually from out of town. Do you all work in the region, across the whole country? What's kind of the area that you all focus on and do this for?
The Doc Ellis Foundation? Yeah. We got advocates all across the country. Our corporate office is in Las Vegas, Nevada, but there's advocates in different states across the country.
So whenever an incident happens, do you all reach out to the family or do they reach out to you?
I know with this case, I got an Amber Alert. I sent it to boss lady and she said, get on top of it. I got on top of it. And that was about 2:00 this morning. Then I was searching a way to get in contact with the family. I found Megan. She responded back, and we've been side by side ever since.
Yeah, it's MEGAN. So I'm working with them very closely, but at this time, they are considering me part of the foundation. Bocook, BOCOOK.
Given the nature, we have twins involved in this situation. One child has been discovered. Does that give the family hope at all? Does that give your foundation hope? You've dealt with a lot of these before.
Right. That's all we have to go on right now. Like I said, we're working really closely with law enforcement to try and grasp at straws of, any type of tips or information that they come across. But these cases are hard. But like I said, the only thing that we can really do right now is hope and pray and get the word out, and just do everything the best that we can. We're definitely not to the point where we're going to say this is a lost cause. Kason will never be a lost cause. I will not sleep until Kason is found. I just can't stop thinking about what that little boy is going through right now, and I'm just not going to stop until he's found. I don't care what happens, but we are going to get Kason back to his brother and his mom and dad.
I know with the Doc Ellis Foundation being involved, he's in good hands with us searching. My sister came up missing 21 years ago. I've worked with many foundations. I've not worked with one quite like the Doc Ellis Foundation. They took the case, took the lead, and they even asked me to advocate. And I'm part of the team now, and they go above and beyond. So I really believe that these ladies will be able to locate this baby for his family.
All aboard the most memorable gift ever, a ride on the historic Cojocari.
I'm on mute. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I was trying to write in the chat to help Mary. So if you're coming in last minute, that's fine. The woman that we were just that they were talking about, so what we're talking about actually right now is the two little boys that were twins, that are twin boys, Jason and Kyer. They're missing since December 19th. They're 5 months old. Their mother was doing DoorDash. She parked the car outside of Donato's off of High Street in Columbus, Ohio. Proceeded to grab the food. On her way out, the car was gone, and so were her poor baby. So we were watching the video on her, and I'm gonna actually just show this picture real quick again. Got so much, oh, you know me, guys. I always got so many tabs up here. So you can see that which one is missing, which one is found. They found Kyer at the airport, at the Dayton International Airport. So that's really close to where I'm located. And he was located last night. So I'm going to go out. I have flyers printed off, and I'm going to print off some more flyers later, and I'm going to just be posting them everywhere. I may even end up at the airport sometime tonight. I don't know if she would go back to the same place. Or at least at the very least involved in the Big Brothers. Oh, I love that. That would be a good program to be in. I always thought about doing something like I want to volunteer to be like a sitter. So they have, like, you can have it as a job, but I don't even know like how you go to school for really. But a sitter pretty much is like somebody that goes into the hospitals and they sit with people that like really need somebody to be with them. Whether that's because they're kind of ornery and they're scared, a lot of times, and so they'll try to like take out their like IVs, or they'll try to rip things like out, they're pulling cords and stuff. So you just kind of have to be there to calm them down. Or whether, it's just sitting with an older person, reading them a book or helping them navigate, the medical world, calling doctors and stuff. I would love to be able to help people with that. I know how hard that is. So it's just, I wanted to do that in the NICU, but I'm kind of far. Oh, I bet you that would be a very rewarding. I don't know if I don't know if I could do it though. I mean, I'd be so emotional, and I think that's what like I would be so good at blocking like a lot of past traumas out, and so I feel like if I were to be in the NICU, one of these pieces will break me, guys. I'm going to end up just falling to pieces because this one is almost dead. Like really, guys, like look at those little babies, these little deer. When I noticed what they were wearing last night, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I didn't think that they could get any cuter. And then they did. I think Arston and INC showed me the importance of sitters. So did you have a sitter? I didn't have one, but I had a roommate. She was kind of like my sitter. We kept each other company. But I think that it's very important. Someone actually, when I was in, I had come out of ICU and I was over at Dodd Hall, or not Dodd Hall. I think it was at Dodd Hall, yeah, at OSU. Someone had told me that I should be a sitter. They said that I would be really good at it because positive and try to be positive. They said that I was the most positive person in the hospital at Dodd Hall. I was like, well, thank you very much. And they also said I was the best dressed. And I have to say I probably was because I was crazy. I don't know why I was dressed nice for nothing. I mean, it was like to do, like exercise and stuff. You see me wearing like the cutest little outfit. I was seeing what else. Yeah, they did have a press conference, but I just showed you like the shorter version of it. And then here's her again. This is her last night. She chatted up. Look at her. So she's got to have some sort of money. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Didn't she ask the gas station attendant for $5 for gas? And then he gave her the $5, or she, I can't remember if it was a guy or girl, because they felt bad, they wanted to help her out. But she's got herself a big jug, drink, and some Cheetos on the counter. Oh, I didn't know. Sugar and Spice said my son spent the first 6 months of his life in NICU at Ronald McDonald House. They didn't have sitters in there back then. Oh, we used to do stuff for the Ronald McDonald House. I actually I actually did a fundraiser for my own store for the Ronald McDonald House. I was like, wait a minute, I did that. I thought it was the boutique I used to work at because we used to have to do like we'd have to get like events and stuff. But no, I did it for my own. We did a fundraiser and we I try to do stuff like that or like back to school drive. I've just been concentrating a little more on YouTube instead of my boutique, but I'm getting back over on that side too. Hmm. It's really nice that there was volunteers there to help in between, you know? And so you didn't feel like your baby was just alone. Yes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe sitters and volunteers. This is sitters and volunteers they're kind of the same in a way, but I think sitters actually get paid for it. Oh, you still help with Ronald too? I think there's actually a Ronald McDonald House in Dayton, Ohio. I remember I was calling around for them. I think there's one in Columbus, maybe one in Dayton. Okay. Okay, give me just 1 second, guys. We're gonna move on to the next case here in a second, but my dog is out there. She just made a little crying sound, and I know she doesn't need anything because I'm no better than that. But I'm just gonna check on her. But she's my girl. Okay, sorry about that. She's okay. They're fine. I just couldn't get him back out of the room. Sorry about that. Oh, that's where you stayed? You were in the Dayton one? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the Dayton one is really nice. That was back in 94. I stayed about 18 hours a day with him, but they said there was plenty of nurses when I couldn't be there. Oh, I couldn't imagine, like, you guys are champions for being able to handle that. And, you know, like, I know a lot of mothers nowadays. I don't know. I don't know if they would put that much medication into it, some of these mothers, you know? Oh, I actually want to do one more thing. Um, I'm going to end that poll that I just did. And then, I'll do another poll. I was going to do something else. I forgot to do it in the beginning. I'm just going to share with you guys. If you decide that you want to become a member, we have openings. I'm going to copy this and put it in the chat. And then if you go to that link, you can join our group. And I'm going to try to start posting at least 4 to 5 times a week for members only, whether it's statuses, pictures, things like that. Mostly it'll be pictures and things. Those god awful recliners. Oh, I couldn't even imagine. I remember just switching different hospital beds and the different ones, just so you can tell the difference. Okay, so I'm going to switch the banner. So if anybody hears of anything with these babies, I mean, my lordy, get a hold of the police. If you're from Ohio, which a lot of us are, if you if you have a printer at home, print out a couple flyers, take them to the grocery store with you, or maybe if you go to the nail salon or the tanning salon or wherever, and just drop them off. Say, hey, you guys can take these, and maybe they'll do that, or share this video. I'm going to actually make a separate video, I think, after this, just with like a shorter version of this video. That way, it's like a timeline. That way, we have that too. If you want, you can always share that. And then let's see here. On my list of things that I hate to talk about, which is children, and missing children is the worst. We have another one. If you haven't been with us the last couple of days, we actually just started talking about this yesterday. Madalina Cojocari, she's a missing 11-year-old out of Cornelius, North Carolina. I do have her name scrolling underneath the banner right now at the bottom of the screen. So this one's a different case too. So I don't know if you guys saw I did a pre-recorded video yesterday, a timeline video. It's been a while, guys, since I had done a timeline video. I didn't even realize that, I was like, do I even have stuff to work with my mic, with my phone? And it was so funny because I literally forgot everything I knew how to do. So Madalina Cojocari, there's new information that has been released, and that was from yesterday. So this is all the updated information as of right now. And I will double check here in a minute. Let me put her picture up here. He's the cutest. What's up with that? It's her. So Madalina, I love her name. She was reported missing on December 15th, despite not having been seen for 3 weeks beforehand. So she was technically last seen on video on the 21st. I don't even know if she was seen in school on the 22nd or not. But her mom and stepdad, her mom's name is Diana, her stepdad is Chris. They had an argument on the 23rd, the day before Thanksgiving. Instead of, getting the turkey ready for Thanksgiving, getting the yams ready, the pies and all of that they should be getting ready, Chris and Diana decide to have a fight. She last sees Madalina, she last sees her go to her bedroom. She thinks she's going to bed for the evening. Chris and Diana get in a fight. Chris decides, I'm going to go from North Carolina, I'm going to go all the way to Michigan to go collect some things. There's some belongings. There was no better time of the year than the day before Thanksgiving, when everybody's traveling, when cops are giving out tickets left and right. You're over state lines with your tag, you're going to get pulled over. So I'm calling bullshit on it. Oh, it's okay. I just read about essay with Athena and FedEx driver on stomach. All these things was happening. I didn't even know about that. We'll have to look that up next. Oh my gosh, I was hoping that wasn't going to be true. Did he really? This is why I can't have my camera on anymore, guys. My eyes are wide as wide can be. The Michigan trip is sketchy. She is so beautiful. She's so freaking beautiful, this little girl. Oh my gosh. So it gets better. I mean, I'm being sarcastic when I say that it gets better. So they didn't call the police, right? They didn't call the police and say our daughter is missing. School officials called them in for truancy. Your daughter has not been seen in school in this many days. What's going on? So the parents come in, well, the stepmom, or the mom, I'm sorry, the mother comes in and she says, yeah, I haven't seen her since the 22nd. And this is December 15th. She said that she thought that she said she went to check on Magdalena around 11:30 a.m. on Thanksgiving, which Thanksgiving, what mother, 11:30, like, my mom was up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., that turkey was in the oven. She had people up. You were moving and you were grooving. Nobody was sleeping in on Thanksgiving. Your butt was on the couch watching football, or you were in the front yard throwing the football. You were all doing something. You weren't sleeping until 11:30. She said that she noticed she wasn't in her room. Diana said that she waited until 7 p.m. on Saturday, November 26th, when Chris, her husband, returned home before asking if he knew where Madalina was. So she didn't, no cell phone. I guess there's no cell phones in this family. She didn't call him and say, did you take Madalina with you? Because that's what she's trying to say. She said, oh, I thought that Madalina was with Chris. I thought he just took her to Michigan. In what world does that make sense? In what world would you ever just assume something like that? But that's the world that we live in. We live in this world. You're right. It's baloney, Miss Kelly. When she was asked why she didn't report Madalina missing, then she didn't want to start a conflict with Chris. Like, are you kidding me? You didn't want to start a conflict with your husband over your daughter? That's not his flesh and blood. That's hers. So, December the 15th, approximately like 1:15 p.m., an officer responded to a Daily Middle School, and that's where Diana Cojocari reported Madalina had been missing since approximately noon on November 22nd. And then that day, Chris stated that on November 23rd, he had left the home to make a trip to Michigan to pick up his items. He said he did not see Madalina the day he left and believed the last time he saw her was a week before his trip. So where was she for that week before his trip? So what did he think she was doing? Was she at grandma's? Was she hanging out with her boyfriend? She's 11 years old, guys. What do you mean? He thought she was just like hanging around, like he hadn't seen her for a week before and he didn't say nothing. This is something is very wrong here. So it's like I laugh whenever I get a nervous laugh, because it's like, really, is this even really life? They asked each other if they had hidden her. Chris said, Diana, did you hide Madalina by chance? Diana said, no, Chris, did you hide Madalina by chance? WTF. Really? This ain't hide and seek. This isn't like you lost, a necklace or your favorite ring or a hairbrush or something. Like, yeah. Did you hide her? No, I didn't hide her. Did you hide her? No, I didn't hide her either. Did she go with you to Michigan? No, huh? Did she stay here with you? No, huh? Like, I'm like, oh my God. So then it just is like, comes to me that, maybe the hospitals, she's 11 years old, so they probably couldn't even have detected this back then. But it's like, maybe there's a test that people need to take before they're allowed to leave the hospital or something. Because this little girl, when she came off the school bus, she looked like there was nothing wrong with her that day. Like, she didn't look like she was malnutrition. She doesn't look like she has been like beaten. She doesn't look scared. She doesn't look in trouble. So it's like, what happened after this little girl got off the school bus? Let me see if I have that. I'm going to play it. It might be too loud.
business can be a little tricky.
We took
And then this will show her getting
with our jobs. You know, we did everything we needed to do to become an LLC. And I think that's when it hit home to us that, like, okay, we're legit. We have a business.
Is that better? I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Let me know if that's any better. There we go. Okay. I don't know what is up with it. It's so stupid. I hate this stupid thing. We're going to have to get me a new microphone. That's why you shouldn't buy things for aesthetic reasons. You should buy things for practical reasons. Okay, so here's the video of her.
Some folks say, don't
sorry.
come back. But when the sizzling, savory pork chop griller's back for a limited time in all its tender, marinated glory, go ahead.
Okay, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, Rose, well, you poured over that arrest sheet from court today, giving a pretty detailed timeline. So take us to the beginning.
That's right. Madalina Cojocari was missing for 22 days before things escalated to police. And today we found out the details into the claims on why the mother said she waited and the details into the night she was last seen.
Law enforcement has a great deal of information in front of them. They're constantly working through and constantly digging through to find more tips and leads. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is we don't know where this young lady is.
An arrest sheet shows the twists and turns investigators are dealing with in the search for 11-year-old Madalina Cojocari. Diana Cojocari told the school resource officer on December 15th Madalina was missing after being questioned about the child's whereabouts. The mother said her daughter was last seen Wednesday, November 23rd, when Madalina went to bed. Diana stated her and her husband, Christopher Palmer, argued that night, and the next morning, he drove to his family's house in Michigan to recover some items. According to the report, the mother checked on Madalina around 11:30 a.m. on November 24th and noticed she was not in her room. Cojocari waited 2 days until her husband returned from Michigan before asking if he knew where Madalina was. The documents state he did not know and asked the mother the same question. The officer asked Diana why she did not report Madalina missing until now. Diana stated she was worried it might start a conflict between her and Christopher. At that time, the resource officer contacted the husband to meet at the school and requested assistance from 2 detectives. On Thursday, December 15th, Chris Palmer stated that on 11/23/2022, he left his residence to make a trip to Michigan to pick up items. He advised that he did not see Madalina the day he left and believed the last time he saw her was a week before his trip. According to the documents, when the husband returned from Michigan on November 26, he asked Diana if she had hidden Madalina, and Diana asked if Chris had hidden Madalina, and they both said no. Chris did not report her missing to the police at that time. The arrest sheet shows Chris talked to Diana several times about Madalina's whereabouts over the 3 weeks, and both said they didn't know. During that time, neither reported Madalina missing to police.
Each case is different from the other. They each have their own twists and turns, and that's why it's very difficult at times for law enforcement to put the pieces together.
Now, today in court, the mother's bond was set to $250,000, but the state expressed extreme concerns should this mother be released from custody. This after prosecutors said she hindered the investigation several times. Now, if she is released from custody, she will have to wear an electronic monitor. Reporting live in Cornelius, Noel Rose, WBTV, on your side.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, she like reluctantly, wanted to say that her daughter was missing. She was very reluctant in wanting to say that. I said it last night. I say it again. Lori Vallow vibes to me. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. Hello, there's a missing girl. The mom isn't saying where she's at. The mom isn't saying where it happened to her. She's not saying where she is. What's going on in the world? If you do not want your child, there are plenty of people out there that would love to have the chance to have a beautiful child like little Madalina. She definitely knows what happened. Let me see. I'm going to check. Let me see if I can check to see if anything's new. This is, well, we think we saw this. Yeah, we saw that. Okay. And then, I'm trying to see if there's any updates on anything before I move on. I would really love to see something with these twins too. There's nothing 1 hour ago. And I think these are the pictures I already showed you. Yep, they are. So, oh man, it's heartbreaking. So this is just so heartbreaking. Sorry, I'm just trying to exit out some of these things so I don't forget. So there was a case in Florida. What is it? What's the case in Florida? There's another one. There's another child. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. TF. No, I'm just kidding. I do want to know. Heather Rose Strickland. I'll have to look her up. Wow. Wow. Oh, so she was found. Wow. So she was found in a trash bag off the coast of Florida. I could do, yeah, no, very intriguing. I could do a story on that. I could do just do a recorded one, just cover the whole case. That's very intriguing to me. Those are the kind of cases that I like. I don't like any of these cases, but those are the cases that catch my attention because it's it's like if that person's going to do that once like that, they're probably going to do it again. And if they're not caught yet, what is going on? I'm assuming the person's not caught. She was wrapped in bedding and in a trash bag, and she's so cute. I'll put her picture up here really quick, and then that way you guys can see her. But that's her. Let me write her name down really quick so I don't forget. Like in case I like accidentally exit out of the tab or something. Yeah, this is it's so crazy. All of these cases, there's just so many. Okay. So I was going to check on the Idaho road homicides because that's the big news right now. Big news, big news. I don't think that there's anything new, but I figured we would look. So today is the 21st. Oh yeah, the investigators they also the Hyundai Elantra that was in Oregon, they have spoken with the owner. They said that the vehicle was involved in a collision and subsequently impounded. The vehicle is registered out of Colorado, but the female owner is not believed to have any relation to any property in Moscow, Idaho, or the ongoing murder investigation. The public is asked to stop contacting the owner. So if y'all can, I'm just not kidding. I'm kidding, not y'all. But whoever is contacting the owner, could you guys stop? She's not involved. This is from yesterday, which we probably already saw. Yeah, look, that's in the red is what I just read. The video, we watched it yesterday. It was like a 1-minute video on how they want more tips. Let me see if that's the one. Yeah. Here, we'll watch it real quick.
About the leadership in this investigation. What I want people to know is this is a Moscow Police Department investigation. We're utilizing the resources of the FBI and state police, but we pick the investigators. My command team oversees this. We have 94 years of experience between us, and we're going to continue to work this case. We're going to continue to work it to the completion. We have a lot of resources that we're utilizing, but we still ask for your help. We ask for any tips that you might have, anything that you might be able to give us. We're going to take a look at those. But be assured that this investigation is the Moscow Police Department's, and I am the chief, and we're going to follow through with this. And just know that from the very beginning of this, we've been a unified group, and we make decisions together. But those ultimately, I stand behind at the end. I'd like to update you on our tips so far. We've received 7,600 email tips. We've received 4,300 phone tips. We've received 4,500 digital tips. All of this helps build the picture that we're trying to put together here to solve this case. What we want you to know is we appreciate all your help. We appreciate everything that you've done, but we're asking that if you have anything additional, please just send it to us through our tip line or through our email tip line. We appreciate that.
He looks exhausted. He's probably ready to be done with this too. Has anybody heard of anything new going on in the case? I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to drop the link for the membership one more time if you guys want to join the channel membership. I don't know what my dogs are doing out there, but they're being weird. They're being weirdos today, guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and share this Twitter with you. This is like the newest update that I could find. Let me see here. Let me see here. I thought I had. Oh yeah, so we'll watch this first. This is about the Hyundai. Are you serious? It doesn't want us to watch it, apparently.
Join us at Elizabeth Diamond Company for a little extra cheer this holiday season. Find the perfect holiday gift at EDC.
Ooh, that's
we offer
pretty.
all your favorite designers, plus our incredible selection of ethically sourced mined and lab diamonds, bridal jewelry, and fashion jewelry. Beginning Black Friday and running through Christmas Eve, get a free pair of diamond earrings or a solitaire pendant of a half to 1 carat total weight with a purchase of $2,500 or more. For over 20 years, this is Custom Jeweler, the Elizabeth Diamond Company in Centerville.
Oh, this is just showing you the crime scene. It's always been inside me. Something else I wanted to show you. Let's see. If not, there was something on Twitter. Because in our lives, I feel like in our lives we go over so much, which is good. So 14 hours ago, looks like Brian Eaton was in Moscow. I'm sorry, this is 16 hours ago. I didn't give you guys this update last night because we were talking about Madalina's case, but it says, update, Moscow PD says the Hyundai Elantra located in Eugene, Oregon is not believed to be connected to the murders. Oh, let me share the tab with you. Sorry, guys. It says here that... Oops.
Do you know anything about... News Nation cameras there as two investigators show up.
Actually, let me go back really quick. Sorry, guys. So it says two investigators just showed up to the house in Moscow, Idaho, where the murders happened. They were carrying a black case and inside for about 20 minutes. I saw them through the window on the second floor. They did not answer my questions when they left. Wonder if it's like a fingerprint kit or some sort of kit, DNA kit.
We're all locked back up again.
Sir, can you tell us what you were looking for while you were back at the house? Do you know anything about the Hyundai Elantra found in Oregon?
They didn't even pull up to the house. Sir, it's illegal to drive with all that snow on top of your car. Well, it's like a safety hazard. Wow. We are striking out today, guys. I will TF for sure. I know there's a few of you guys in here that I know that I can definitely have you guys be my mods. I was telling my Vincent that the other night. I was like, I've got people. I was like, I love it. Let's see here. It really just depends on the time of day, I feel like. Or I don't know. Sometimes it just depends. If people are in the mood to watch. And sometimes I think too, it depends on the topic. Like, Idaho 4 is super big right now. It's just a huge case. If I were to like make my title, instead of saying true crime updates today, I could have said, Idaho 4, a huge update or something, like to where it's more of a clickbait kind of video, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to make sure that I knew that I was going to talk about the missing twin boys, probably the most, and then Madalina, and then a little bit on Idaho 4, just based on, what we kind of been going through and how it kind of goes. So children come first, I guess, in this case, and that's just because, it's so new, and, we got to get the kids, we got to get these kids' voices out there, because this twin is missing his brother. It's so heartbreaking. And then you've got 4, college kids that are supposed to be able to go out on a Saturday night and have fun and do what college kids do and not be scrutinized and criticized and picked apart about it. Then they go home and they're brutally murdered. And then, everyone picks apart their life, and it's crazy right now. Madalina, her parents, of course, they're saying they have no idea what the hell happened to her. She's not with you. No, she's not with you. Okay, well, wipe your hands. They wipe their hands and just, wipe their hands of it. I can't handle it. Yeah, I will. I always say ethical. I can't do that. I can't be like that. I could be like that, but I'm not like that. And someone would call me out right away. I remember one time on one of my videos, and this is so funny because you all know in my chat, we talk in my chat for a little while before the videos, really start. This was one of those videos where I started like right away. We were maybe 3 minutes in. I was on topic. I was on it. That day I was doing good. And I had somebody say to me like, I can't believe you talked that long about your channel or something. And I was like, what? And I went back and I was like, 3 minutes. I was like, I was saying hi to people. I was like, what are you guys talking about? That's funny. So let me see if I don't think there's really anything else out there right now. We need more. Let's see. I've never, I was trying to do like the polls and stuff because I've never, like done this before. So I was just seeing what was on here. Sorry, guys. Because it's kind of hard to see whenever you're not actually on. So it tells you like all your stuff. Okay. I'm just like, just looking at all this stuff. So, okay. Stream is healthy, it says. That's good. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Nothing. Okay. Well, let's see here. I think that's all I have for you guys for now. I'm going to, like I said, it won't be until later. Actually, I have a couple places I think I can head over to around me and do some flyers. And then this evening, I'm going to go out and put some flyers out as well. I'm hoping that I get a vehicle before 5:30. Vincent's doing I don't know what he's doing. He's going to some church to do something, hopefully praying. I told him, I said, please pray. And that was actually me being really sincere. Because I want him to pray for all these people. But I asked him, I said, you need to do some praying. I don't know what you're doing in church, though. I think he's doing camera system. Exactly. You're right, TF. I love that. And I have to do a video about my year. I'm going to try to do like a year video. Like I don't know if I can clip, I'm not good at clipping videos, but I wanted to do something where I could clip like my videos from the beginning of this year to the end. Cause I really didn't even start getting back into YouTube until I think like maybe the spring or summer. I know I know in the summer I was, so I thought it would be kind of cool to do that. Oh yeah, no problem. And I'll post pictures of the flyers and stuff too, and kind of show you guys where I'm putting them. They actually turned out really well, the ones that I printed out. Like the coloring looks really good. So, because I wanted to get them in, you know, most of them in color, and then I'll probably just maybe even put some out there for that aren't colored. I might even try to make them to where you can peel off the like at the bottom, you know, how you can make it and you can peel it off if you want to like take the phone number, something like that. I could be crafty if I need to be, but we'll get them out there. I'll hand them out over at the mall. I don't care. I will do it. Okay. Yeah, so I want to do an appreciation video for you guys too. So I'll have to do that for you guys. Okay, well, if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. It does send it into the algorithm. I guess that stuff really does work. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. We're going on 2 hours, so I'm going to jump off of here and go let my dogs out to the side yard. And then I am going to start putting out some flyers and doing things like that. And hopefully by today we'll have an answer. We'll have hopefully we'll have Madalina I'm praying that she's hiding somewhere. I'm praying so hard she's hiding somewhere, or she's somewhere safe with someone and she comes home just out of hiding, don't have to go home. And then I hope that they find Kason and, you know, reunite him with his family. And if we're super lucky, you know, maybe by Christmas we could have all of this stuff wrapped up and the Idaho 4 murder suspect in custody. So maybe, that's asking for a lot for Christmas, I know. But we can do it. If Chatham County can find Quentin Simon in a landfill, then we can do anything, guys. We can do it all. Still proud of them. So, okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will see you guys, I'm sure, by the end of the day. But if I don't, have a good day. What is today, the 21st? Have a Merry, Merry Christmas if I don't see you before Christmas, which I will be on. It just depends on if you will be on. If you're not on, make sure that you bake some cookies for me. And don't forget to be on the nice list this year, because no one wants to be on the naughty list. But if you need any gift ideas, I do own a boutique. It's super cute. It's called Poppy and Ari. It's scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. So if you want, you can take like a picture of it or pause the video, because there is a 20% off coupon there for you if you'd like to use it. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys this evening. Bye, guys.